Well, this is Alan Rubel again, coming back at you from Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Coming to you today with the first of a few Glock tabletop review series. I wouldn't even really call it a tabletop review. I'm more or less just going to do a overview of some of the Glocks that I have, and basically going over why I chose this particular model of firearm. Anyway, so what we have here in front of us, this is the Glock 30sf. Basically, the SF stands for short frame. It just has a little bit narrower diameter on the grip, just allowing you to get a better purchase on the gun. But as you can see here, there's nothing. The gun is empty, nothing in the mag well, nothing in the chamber. So I'm going to go ahead and let this slide down. Anyway, so at the time I was doing some research, I did not have a 45, and I went with the Glock 30sf basically for the size, price, and capacity of the firearm. Basically, I mean, it's got 10 rounds, 11 plus, or it'd be 10 plus 1, 11, and that is a lot of 45 ACP. And that was really one of the things that drew me to the Glock 30. It is a big, thick, heavy handgun, to be real honest with you. One of the main purposes I purchased this gun was for a woods gun and also for conceal and carry. Currently its main role is home defense. I don't carry it quite as often as I anticipated that I would. Basically because I have purchased the 27 after purchasing this one. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more capacity, a little bit easier to conceal on a regular basis. But I still love this gun. I really do. I'm really happy that I purchased it. On the other hand, the only downside with that would be I was really up in the air between the SF or the S for the slim slide. Now, looking back, I kind of wish that I would have got the slim slide. Basically, it would be the same as the 19, set on a little bit thicker frame here, but still, I think it's 4 ounces difference in weight. And just in my mind, you know, I'm just thinking, what if? But after shooting this, it is such a soft shooter with the 4 ounces. I'm sure that there would be a difference with the S model. So anyway, I don't see myself purchasing the S. You never know, but basically I don't have money to go and get every Glock model that I would want, and that's why these reviews are so important, just because it kind of helps us make our decision before we actually spend our money on it. Anyway, this comes standard with 2 10-round magazines. On this one I went and bought the pierced grip. It doesn't add anything to capacity, but it definitely just matches the contour a little nicer than this other mag. You can see there, it just looks so much better, and it just fits my hand perfectly, and just gives me a full grip. My fingers, I mean, I don't know if it'll fit everyone's fingers, but with the SF frame and these finger grooves, I mean, it really fits my hand well. And you can see I still get a really nice purchase on the trigger. But it's got a Picatinny rail as well. But you know, your standard Glock U-shaped sights. It is in the 3rd generation for texture, and also the mag release here. So be nice if you could get the Gen 4, which will have an extended or exaggerated mag release there. But anyway, I also got the Glock 21 13-round magazine. Like I said, it's basically filling a little bit of a home defense role on the regular basis to kind of keep it on my nightstand. And you can see, you know, it's 13 plus 1. That's quite a bit of capacity. If you're looking at some 1911s, this one definitely, even without this, I mean, it's got a lot of the 1911s beat for price, weight, and capacity. But bought this plastic spacer, and I think I got it off of either Amazon or the Glock store, and wish I would have went with the X grip. It's more of a rubberized material and matches the finger grooves a lot better than this does. But for just staying on the nightstand, I mean, it serves its purpose. Of course, when I go out and about and doing concealed carry, I typically carry that magazine. I started out with the 230 grain Remington. There was nothing wrong with it. I mean, it shot well. But then I went with the Hornady Critical Defense 220 plus P ammo afterwards, and basically I still got some of both, but primarily I'm running this, and this will be my backup ammo. But anyway, just a good all-around 45 ACP 10+1. I mean, it's hard to beat that. Again, the slide is very thick. And you can feel it, that's for sure. It's a heavy gun, but it's very balanced. It shoots well. It shoots really nice. It's very accurate. I have not upgraded the sights, and you know, I do like to shoot and do some competition shooting, but not on the regular enough to, you know, drop $150 on sights. That goes a long way on another gun, in my opinion. I can get another gun, or at least a down payment on one, for the cost of some sights. So anyway, this is what I purchased for the conceal and carry holster. Basically, it's just a concealment express. I think I paid, you know, $26 to $30 for it, and I thought, you know, for that price it was going to be not really worth it, but it really, I mean, you can see that it is very formed very nicely on here, and the sweat shield basically goes all the way to the end of the slide here, so very well protected. There's not a whole lot of adjustability on the clip here, but I think that is at what they call the FBI 10 degree. Kind of sets like that, sets like this, and some people think that, you know, when you draw, you have to, you know, bring it up like that. I didn't have any problems drawing out of the holster, but you know, for 25 bucks you can't beat that. But anyway, that's basically my overall view of the Glock 30sf. I mean, I can pull the trigger here for you, but if you've seen one Glock trigger, you've seen them all. Point in a safe direction, pull, and then the release, or ride the reset. So anyway, just man, I'm telling you, I can't say enough about this gun. I would definitely recommend it. The only thing I would think would be maybe if you can get a Glock 30S in your hand and an SF and look over it. Basically, I got to feel the old Glock 30 with the without the short frame, and I could definitely feel a difference with the short frame. So that was a key factor, but I did not get to hold the S prior to my purchase. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in with us. If you haven't, please subscribe. We're going to be doing some more of these quick tabletop overviews. But anyway, thanks again for tuning in with us today.